Bueno, vamos con el capítulo 9, destinos entrelazados. Vamos a esperar a que se termine de cargar todo, ¿vale? Vamos a que se cargue el capítulo, ¿vale? Y bueno, iremos procediendo. Buenos días a todos. Aunque me voy a presentar seguramente durante el directo varias veces, pero bueno, me presento ahora, esperamos a que se termine de cargar todo y después de esto...
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
Altísima ciudad de las aguas.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altisha, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
We've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altisha.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his...
Pues solo un momento y así me presento bien. Buenas a todos, chicos y chicas, bienvenidos a un nuevo directo y nuevo vídeo de la Orden de Aguila. Yo soy youtubechannel y bueno, volvemos con todos vosotros con el Final Fantasy XV, el cual ya llevamos progresando unos cuantos capítulos. Vamos por el capítulo número 9. Muchísimas gracias por sumaros a nosotros. Seguramente hagamos un directo muy largo, ¿vale? De todas formas, si os perdéis algo, recordad que en el perfil del canal de YouTube de la Orden del Águila tenéis todos los capítulos disponibles para vosotros, tanto en no comentario como comentario. Cuidados todos y a seguir.
Weakest strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. and they'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps, like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Well, you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the crown city.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Makes Ignis a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey, now.
Westcomb ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Luna Freya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Luna Freya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Qué bonito. Bueno, como decía anteriormente, qué bonito, está muy suave. Como decía anteriormente, muchísimas gracias por conectaros, por estar ahí, por ver el directo, por apoyarnos, por seguir apoyándonos y por formar parte de nosotros. Bueno, ya sabéis que para nosotros cámara, ahora hacer un streaming, si no es una tontería jugar
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Buenas, siempre.
Uh,
Nos venimos.
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
Parece Venecia. Sí, es la Venecia de Budapest. Bueno, pues vamos a seguir. Vamos a...
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the walls of water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, not this. Catch.
Oh,
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
Ojo, tenemos barquito. Vale. A ver. Antes de nada, vamos a mirar las habilidades que creo que... Tenemos 250 de... Vamos a mejorar alguna habilidad. Sistema de batalla táctico permite sacar más un partido hasta dejar combate cuando se juega con sistema de batalla táctico. Exploración. Habilidad que influye en la mejora de parámetros. A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Bueno, esto viene de puta madre. Otorga a personajes un punto de interés adicional por cada nivel. Otorga a personajes 5 puntos de vida adicionales por cada nivel. Efecto de habilidad similar, vale. Vale, nada. ¿Esto qué es? Guardián alevos. Proteger alevos. Hostia, qué carísimo todo. Madre mía. Acomete con una patada. Dones de luz y potencia. Look fatua. Darme un segundo, chicos. Voy a hacer una llamada. Hasta ahora. Bueno, vamos a seguir, chicos y chicas. A ver, estábamos mirando los dones de Lucy, a ver si podemos mejorarle algo. Es que esto es carísimo todo. Otorga destreza, habilidad de combate. Vale. Voy a mejorarle esto. Filo del alba. Es que yo creo que es primordial. ¿Me quedan más? Ahí. Controla en batalla con L1, L2. Ah, bueno. ¡Ostras! Es que esto cambia mucho el rollito. Vale. Entra en el code.
What's next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose,
Ocio.
Ignis, a little help?
Utterly hopeless. We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Another one you owe me.
Hala, come eso.
You want to check Wescom's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
The Sid wasn't kidding, it is big.
Crowded, too.
That Aranea, she's a little different.
Certainly doesn't fit the Imperial Army profile.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
Hostia, ¿dónde tenemos que ir?
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Qué bonito. Bella. Italia.
Shop till you drop.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Venga. Misión cumplida.